And Noah Brandt is now on set to further discuss how the right to life is framed in schools, particularly through public school curriculums. Noah, thanks for being here.
Hey, thank you, ladies. It's fantastic to be here. It's a beautiful snowy day for the March for Life. I mean, it's so impressive to see. One of the coolest things is, so many of these people are children, are high school kids, middle school kids, and listen, the snow only energizes them. They get power from the snow.
Yeah, I love
their fuel.
That's right.
Talking about these kids, we know Live Action as a national and global group that's constantly spreading the word, revealing the humanity of the unborn child on digital, in Congress, everything. You guys are getting active in schools now, too. Tell me what kind of inspired you to chart that path.
Yeah, listen, one day, literally, I was scrolling through Facebook, and just on my personal Facebook feed, I get an advertisement. And what's it from? The International Planned Parenthood Federation. And it says, "Hey, teachers, let us write your sex ed curriculum for you."
Wow.
Literally what it says. You click on it, and listen, they're good, right? They are technically good at creating, quote-unquote, beautiful things that seem extremely accurate, things that seem reputable. But it's horrific. It's all lies. It's lies. And most importantly, this is what we set out to tackle. It's a lie about what a human being is and when a human being comes into existence. And so, like you mentioned, one thing that Live Action is really important to our mission is highlighting the humanity of the preborn child from the moment of fertilization, the moment that baby comes into existence as a genetically distinct human being, up until the moment that they're ready to come out, to the ready to meet the world. Right. They're fully human. And so our Baby Olivia project is the most medically accurate medical animation ever, right? Created from that moment of fertilization until that baby's ready to come out. And so North Dakota was the very first state to pass this last year. It's in public schools now this year. And we're looking at a lot of other states here in 2024. It's up in West Virginia. It's up in Missouri. And what this would do is this would literally put just the truth, right? And the thing about that video is important to say, right? In North Dakota, Democrats voted for this bill. This is a bipartisan bill because it's not about abortion. It's about telling the truth, the biological reality of when a human being comes into existence.
Right. So this would require for Baby Olivia to be in classrooms. It's an amazing idea.
Yeah, I love that. Why do you think pro-lifers didn't do this sooner?
Yeah.
Well, I think one challenge that the pro-life movement is having to face and overcome in totality is that we're living in a different country than we've ever lived in, right? The country has changed very fast. Pro-abortion radicals, right? They started with colleges and they've moved on down of really taking control, right? They've taught the teachers, and the teachers are teaching our students complete abortion radicalism, right, and lies about who the human person is and lies about the violence of abortion. And I think it's worse than it's ever been when it comes to that. And so I think for a long time, right, we would think, so this video, right, it's just talking about the formation of the child. It's basic biology. Theoretically, this is being taught in any human anatomy class and in any class on biology from 3rd grade on up. It's just about where do babies come from and what does it mean when a woman is pregnant? That's really an easy way to think about it, right? When a child asks, what does it mean when a woman is pregnant? It means there's a child inside. There's a child in your womb. And so in a way, it's sad that this is a battle that we need to fight to tell this extremely basic reality. But it's urgent. And it's urgent that the content exists and that it's accurate and beautiful. And it's urgent that kids have access to see it because it's like, think about what a disservice we're doing to our kids if Planned Parenthood writes their curriculum. Even take abortion away from it for a minute. And abortion is the absolute worst crime against humanity happening in our country. We need to stop it. But just about, we're lying to them. If Planned Parenthood writes the curriculum about the science curriculum, they are lying about when a human being comes into existence. They are not telling the truth.
Right.
And we are we're sort of promulgating a generation that has only been told the lie. Yeah. And so we need to counter the lie with truth, and we need to do it where they're being told, where they're being taught, and that's schools.
No, I'm going to predict right now that as soon as more parents learn about the work that you're doing to get Baby Olivia in schools, they're going to want to learn more about how they can be involved in the curriculum of their children. So how can parents and people more broadly learn about how to get this going in their schools, in their states?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so if at liveaction.org, that's the command center for getting all the information you need. But listen, at the end of the day, there's two routes that people can take when it comes to making change in their schools. They can talk to their school board or they can talk to their state legislators. And both of these groups of people are responsive to you, you know? And I mean, like the average state legislator often represents less than 100,000 people, which means the amount of people they're hearing from is very small compared to someone like a U.S. congressman or a U.S. senator. And so this is at least table stakes, I think, for every pro-life state in the country. And it should be easy even for other states, for purple and blue states to do this, because this type of bill is not about stopping abortion or even telling people about abortion. It's about telling people about the humanity of the child. But here's the thing. When people learn as kids, so when kids understand our humanity from the moment of fertilization, then they will be against abortion because they'll understand that it's the killing of a person.
Yeah. Well, Noah, we appreciate all the work you're doing on this. Thanks for coming on to tell us about it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Happy March Day. Stay warm out there.